Colombian coffee. You don't have to tell him how to do that. Huh? Yeah, man, 10 points. We are in Guatape. Stayed here 2 nights in a cozy little hotel. Really beautiful with a superb view. Now we take brekkie, then we leave, and we are going to climb the, what does it call?
El Peñol.
El Peñol, la Piedra del Peñol. It is a monolith, a granite rock, huge thing. I think it's about, estimate 200 meters high. Got 740 stairs to climb it up. So eat well.
Sawadee Ciao and welcome to Next Horizon Overland. We are Jill and Ernst and we are living and traveling full time in our Troopy.
And here we are at this Penol. Do you really want to climb that?
I do.
Holy crap! The view is precious from up here. Really beautiful. It's the complete tourist overkill, including a museum for Pablo Escobar. We saw it, that's it, let's go home now. Down there is our home, we just escaped the scene now. And I think we skipped the Pablo Escobar Museum, right? I don't get that, one of the worst criminals they ever had got a museum here. So here it is, our home. Now we escape somewhere nice, innit? So here we are driving through the night to reach Jerico. We had to drive around a long way because a road was cut because of a landslide. But okay, the campground is spectacular with a tremendous view down to the valley. So nice. Somehow cozy here in Colombia, isn't it?
It is indeed.
I love these pueblitos here in Colombia with their plazas. That's so cozy. this is the road from Jerico to Buenos Aires and further to Jardin. And yes, you heard it right, Buenos Aires. But it's not the one in Argentina. No. It's the Buenos Aires here in Colombia. Cute little town. Here we try to reach Jardin. Jardin en français, garden in English. The road is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. My kidney is here already.
Right. And we had strong rain, but luckily the road is mostly some gravel, rocky, so it is not muddy and slippery. That's the good news. No, it's just about 13-14 kilometers to reach that town. And we got told it's quite touristic. They're supposed to be beautiful. We are going to have a look and show it to you. Stay tuned.
Y 200. Oye, pruébelo y verá cómo usted haya mañado.
Sí, mañana vuelvo.
Sí, mañana.
Si vuelvo, fueron buenos.
Y de puro bueno.
Sí.
So, what do you eat?
Trout. We are in a trout restaurant. Look at that, man.
Wow.
This here is the famous Valley of Cocora, the one with those huge and thin palm trees. We are going to see that tomorrow morning because we arrived quite late. Jill is cooking now some dinner and then it's already time to go to bed. Now here we camp on a horse ranch. It is marked on iOverlander as an official campground, but actually it's nothing but a horse ranch, but the owner lets you camp on his land for about $6-7 a night. There are not much facilities. I asked him if he has a shower and he told me, yeah, come on, do that down there at the river. Well, okay, that's what we are going to do later. But tomorrow morning we are going to see that valley with those palm trees. I expect it to be very touristic as tomorrow is Saturday. But there is a 4x4 track to a little town called Toche. We get told this is not very touristic and there are also a lot of palm trees, even more than in that valley up here. So that's what we are going to do tomorrow. But now we're going to eat something, then we have a shower in the river, and then we go to sleep. See you tomorrow. Here now in that famous Cocora Valley, but I can tell you this is another complete tourist overkill here. 10,000s of people shooting selfies. We just have a look to it and then I think we escape the scene. Let's go.
Okay.
So here we are on the way to a little town called Toche. We were told this is una ruta destapada, without pavement. Only 4x4, exactly for us, that's what we are looking for. And we heard in some corners there are also some of those high palm trees we saw in the Cocora Valley. Let's have a look to it. That road is tougher than I thought, I tell you. But it's okay. Luckily not wet. Otherwise wet easily gets slippery. Slippery when wet. Well, man, never been so high in Colombia so far, innit?
Yeah.
3,300 meters above sea level. Quite fresh up here, but amazingly, still forest, jungle, quite so many fincas up here. They keep cows and horses up here. That's amazing, amazing. Love it up here. What a beautiful landscape, but indeed, the road is a bit rough, but that works well with a little patience. Is that beautiful here, all those palm trees. Serra palm trees is that called. And that's even much nicer than the Cocora Valley here. It does not have one single tourist here. Beautiful, really. So we are coming close to the end of this road from Salento to Toche. And about 7-8 kilometers missing to Toche. The track is really rough. So if you ever want to drive that, 4x4 high clearance is recommended. And now comes our recommendation about seeing those Serra palms. That Cocora Valley is easy accessible and it is extremely touristic, as you saw. And here, the last, let's say about 15, 17 kilometers to Toche, it is even much nicer than this Cocora Valley. And there's nobody here, there are no tourists, and even better, nobody charges you $7-8 entrance, nobody charges you for parking. You just drive through and enjoy this marvelous landscape. So when you ever come into this region to see those Serra palms, come to Toche. It's not that accessible as Cocora, but much nicer, and everything is just here for yourself. Yeah, man. Look about the Baum, huh? Wow! Where is it? This morning we left those awesome valleys with them Serra palm trees. Wow, was that nice. And also this rough off-road track through the mountains. What a landscape, what a landscape. That's really super beautiful. We loved it there. So now we are just about 30 kilometers away from Cali, one of the biggest city in Colombia. Now, what are we doing in that city? To be honest, I don't like to drive into that city at all. Here, big cities, that's always very, very messy. Well, okay, but we have big plans, really big plans. We are going to rebuild our camper. After nearly 3 years on the road, it is time to give us some more comfort, isn't it?
Yeah, more treat, some treat.
Right. So we are going to make our camping experience more comfortable. Stay tuned and you'll see what we are doing there. We are going to report about it. After Cali, what is coming up on our trip? To be honest, we are not sure about it. The border of Ecuador is very close, so maybe we drive down to Ecuador. Another option is we drive back on the same road and going to visit the region of Bogota and all those places there. But we are not sure yet, and we are going to make a decision in this time in Cali. Until then, stay cool. We love you. Yeah, man.